What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to the Pokédex Quest Gen 2 with Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we took on the Aquatique City Gym, and we kicked Morty's ass in a way that I found just so satisfying. We also went out west of Aquatique and got here to Olivine City, and in this episode, we're going to be beginning our grand tour of the first half of Kanto that we've already explored already. It's a great name. But before we do so, we're in a brand new city here, so let's explore, shall we? So I'll start off with this house because we did get a sneak peek at the gym at the end of the last episode. Olivine's on the sea. I couldn't tell. If it's on the sea, there are bound to be fish. And clams. And these weird star-shaped things, which could be starfish, but I think there's a little more to it than that. There's coral, there's poisonous jellyfish, there's anglerfish. I guess that counts as fish. Anyway. Oh, 30, that's impressive. Face the sea and fish, yeah, I've been doing a bit of that already, so sure, why not? New angler. Well, I mean, in game time, I guess I've only been fishing for a number of hours now, so I guess I can still be considered new. Anyway, we get the good rod. As the name implies, the good rod is indeed, well, good. As in, better than the old rod, meaning that whenever we go fish anywhere, we will no longer be fishing up only, like, majority Magikarp and maybe something else. No, now that you can see on the sidebars, well, I guess you could always see on the sidebars, but now, the good rod allows us to catch a wider variety of Pokemon while fishing, which is good. Anyway. Buffrey came from a boyfriend overseas. Aw. And is carrying some mail. Aw. Yeah, I'm a sucker for this stuff. Alright, tell me. Oh, you tease. I think while I'm here, I should sell... I think it's a nugget that I've got on me. Yeah, sell this nugget. And I'm going to be buying a bunch of super repels. We'll go 15 of them. Now, I am very, very low on regular healing items, but I won't be buying any right this second. I do have a workaround for this. Once we start our grand tour. Anyway. Pokemon already know the move for carrying people. Yep. Yeah. My trusty butler does. Niles. Not exactly a frog yet, is he? Well, I mean, Poliwrath isn't really a frog either. I mean, he evolved from a tadpole. I'm getting ahead of myself. The sea is sweet. I thought it was salty. Sunsets on the sea are marvel. They are pretty, yes. Ah, why not? Yo ho, blow the man down. I now have a craving to play Assassin's Creed 4. The best pirate game ever. Anyway, Pokemon Center. Sailing the Olivine Cafe next door is really generous. Oh, that's always good. You know, get some generous folk around. That's always nice. Who taught Pokemon Strength? Alright, so now we know where we're getting our next HM. The person in Cianwood across the sea who was bragging about rare Pokemon. Oh. Well, given that we're on a Pokédex quest, if you will, that is rather interesting to us. Whether we want to be or not. Well, I would hope my Pokemon and I are really close. Who do I have the top slot at the moment? Flandre. Well, I would hope, hope that Flandre and I are pretty close at this point. I mean, I've been raising her since she was a little Zubat, and I mean, she's already, what did I say, level 24? Yeah, already level 24. I haven't let her faint once. Hopefully she's close to evolving. Anyway, what do you have to say, sir? Lightweights? Do you see this beetle following me around? I mean, what do the Pokédex say? It can lift like, what, 100 times its own weight or something like that? And I'm pretty sure this beetle is, like, taller than me. You gonna call that a lightweight? Again, beetle, taller than me, 100 times its own weight. You do the math. But, as kind of a segue into this guy giving us HM04, which is Strength, which much like Surf is an HM move that's actually worth a damn. Yes, much like Surf, Strength is actually a pretty good move in battle. It's a fairly powerful normal type move, and yeah, definitely has its uses. Definitely better than a lot of just the regular normal type attacks you have, and you know, it comes in handy a lot. And because of that, it is one particular HM that I wouldn't actually mind putting on one of the mainstays of my team. Which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. VC Strength is going to go onto Jinx. You know, it only makes sense. I just said the thing about the beetle and lifting is all, like, all those times his own weight and all that, so, yeah. For that, I'll get rid of Fury Attack. I was gonna give it a shot, but it kind of fell apart, didn't it? Right, so now Jinx has Strength. Which does mean that I've made up my mind on what to do with Return. Return, I am going to be putting on Koromaru. Now, my thought process was that, you know, Jinx is holding the pink bow still and has a much higher attack stat, but Koromaru is, well, damn near maxed out in terms of happiness, and that's what the damage of Return is based on. So, I figured that it may serve a little better on Koromaru, if not just to give it something a little bit better than what it has at the moment. I mean, Pursuit does double the damage of a Pokemon switching out. It's the only Dark-type move that it has, but other than that, it's pretty weak. Other than, you know, lowering accuracy and defense. So I'm going to be getting rid of Quick Attack for this one. I'll be losing the priority, but Return is a much more powerful move than Quick Attack, so not too bummed about that. Anyway, moving on. Yep, get back here. We're chock full of hearty fare for beefy sailors, so meat. A lot of meat. You know what? I'm not complaining, I do love meat. It's good stuff. Go to roll into town, I always visit the Old Vine Cafe. It's always nice whenever you roll into town, just have that one place that you always can, you know you can go to, you'll have a good time, you'll be able to relax just rolling into town like that. Back in the town that my parents live in, is the pub. Yeah, well, I guess eating a lot of meat would make you feel a bit stronger, in a sense, I guess. Anyway, down here, this big thing. This is the Old Vine Lighthouse, also known as the Glitter Lighthouse. Now, we are actually required to traverse this thing. I'm not going to be doing so at the moment because we've got a grand tour to go on. But do keep that in mind. But do also keep in mind this. That this place in particular is actually really good for training any electric types you may have at this point. Which I do have one now, but that's for later. Dark roads are dangerous at night. But in the pitch black at night, the sea is even more treacherous. I would say the sea is just more treacherous in general. I mean, even during like the middle of the day, I think the sea would probably be a lot more dangerous because, yeah, it can be pretty unpredictable. That, and we still don't know half the stuff that's even under there. I mean, we can't even survive long enough to get to the bottom of the ocean. We have no idea what's waiting for us down there. Actually kind of frightening if you think about it. So, we're going to stop thinking about it. Ah, so he's looking for a Pokemon. So if we bring him a Krabby, he'll give us a Voltorb. Cool, so we have another in-game trade here. And this one I am going to take advantage of. Now, I already have a Krabby of my own, but I am going to catch another one while I'm here, because now we have the Good Rod, we have more opportunities to catch Krabby. So, I'll have one to trade and one to evolve for myself. You. Let me get in trouble. Daddy always scares me. Oh, parents. On the way to Cianwood, there are 4 deserted islands. Oh, interesting. Sounds like some exploring territory right there. Bad kids are taken to the islands as punishment. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Anyway, I think there's just one more place in town I've yet to check out, which is the port. Yep, Olivine Harbour. Through a short little tunnel here. Much like Vermilion City over in Kanto, we do have a... Olivine is a port town, so it does have a harbour, which ships can depart from whenever they feel as so. Whenever they feel so. That was a sentence I just said. They need to fall into the sea so you're not allowed in. Oh, what if I want to go swimming? Actually, scratch that. I hate swimming. Never mind. Shelder are easy to catch here, but they're kind of rare elsewhere. Indeed, Shelder is one of a brand new Pokemon that we're able to catch here, particularly now that we have the Good Rod. We also have 2. So just going into the fact that Good Rod gives you a much wider variety of Pokemon to catch. So, I said back in Olivine City proper, we'd have more opportunity to catch Krabby as well now that we have the Good Rod. Also, out there and in here, we have 2 new Pokemon each to catch. Out there, one during the day, one at night. In here, I'll be catching the both of them right now. So, go into our key items pockets, register that old good rod, and bring it to the top for ease, because screw it. Because I feel like I'm going to be switching around these a lot. Right, and let's get to fishing. And first up to bat for us is Chinchou. Chinchou is kind of interesting for the fact that it has a seemingly very a counterintuitive typing of water electric. In which case, you gotta wonder how something like this is even able to survive. But it is another electric type for you, so if you're still wanting one of those, here's another option for you. Of course, if you're playing Gold and Silver, you probably already have a something of the Mareep line on your team if you're looking for an electric type, because Mareep is damn good. Mareep is damn good. But it's not in Crystal for some reason. It's like the one thing about Crystal that is actually like a downgrade from Gold and Silver is the fact that you can't catch Mareep anywhere. Which sucks. It really sucks, because Ampharos is awesome. Oh well. When the day comes that I eventually get to Hard Gold Soul Silver, you can bet your ass I'll be adding Mareep to my team as soon as I am able. Alright. Try to bring Chinchou down a little more. This won't do a whole lot. But it did enough. Fantastic. Now, Niles. Fun to sleep, buddy. Now, Niles' moveset is actually kind of another factor into why I chose to put Strength on Jinx and Return on Koromaru. For the fact that if I put Return onto Jinx, then Strength was going to go on Niles, because, you know, Niles is my HM slave. The thing about that is, there's still another Water-type HM that I want to... Well, that we're going to need later. Actually, another 2 Water-type HMs that we're going to need a little later on. And, you know, Niles is going to be the one to get those. But he's already got Rock Smash is the thing. And there is always the chance of me running out of stuff and having to overwrite Hypnosis, which I don't want to do because it's the only Pokemon I have of a competent level that actually has it. So, yeah. Alright, Great Ball. How we do? Nice. And Chinchou was caught. The Angler Pokemon. Its antennae, which evolve from a fin, have both positive and negative charges flowing through them. Yeah, I think that would be a common theme in a fair few electric types, especially Magnemite. Magnemite just straight up is a magnet. Anyway, so we got one of the Pokemon I wanted to catch out here in the port. Now let's go for another one. You know, when I say the port, given that I just finished playing Jack 2 as well, whenever the word port just gives me a completely separate image in my mind. Well, you took a little longer to find than I thought. Here is our second new Pokemon here in the Olivine Harbor. It is Shelder. Now, if you thought this thing might have some pretty hefty physical defense because it does in fact live within a hard shell, you'd be correct. So, if a bulky water type is what you're looking for, here's one. And also, I believe its evolved form, Cloyster, is part ice type as well. And trust me when I say that having an ice type around a little later on may be a good thing. Or at least something that knows ice type moves, like this. In which case I want to get Flandre out of there, because ice plus flying equals not very good. But seeing as I did mention Jack 2 a little earlier, I do want to take this opportunity to apologize if I seem a little all over the place. Mostly because of the fact that I haven't recorded Pokemon in well over a month at this point, like probably even 2. Between episode 12 and now was the entirety of the Jack LP, plus another week because I kind of fell behind and I started a new job, so I actually did miss out on a week. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyway. But yeah, this is aside from being just a little backtracking to pick up a few odds and ends that we can now get because of a few more HMs that we have, this episode is kind of also dedicated to me just de-rusting a little bit. Anyway, Johto the bivalve Pokemon. Clamping onto an opponent reveals its vulnerable parts, so it uses this move only as a last resort. Good to know. That is... Anthony. You better be calling about what I think you're calling about. That's not what I wanted you to call about. You know, this is the point in which I actually want those guys to call up telling me that they're swarms, and I can tell you right now, they're probably not gonna do it. Because that's just how this works. Anyway, so that does it for the 2 new Pokemon that we can catch out in Olivine Harbor. After a quick healing, there are another 2 new Pokemon I can catch out in the city proper, plus the extra Krabby I needed. Again, one of the new Pokemon can be caught only during the day, one only at night. So, guess which one we're going for first. Oh, that's unless Krabby pops up first, which is probably going to. Oh well. Funnily enough, I found this first. Huh. Oh well. Anyway, Corsola is the first of the brand new Pokemon to catch here in Olivine City with the Good Rod. Now, Corsola is a rock and water type. So, a bit of a tricky combination there. So, you know, obviously this thing is going to be pretty bulky. That's about all it's got going for it, but, you know, bulk. And if I'm not mistaken, this thing can also do something very annoying. Assuming I don't kill it. Yep, it can recover. Right, so, Niles, get your ass out here and put this thing to sleep. Okay, good, didn't use recover again. Because knowing my luck, it probably would have. Alright. Since when does Hypnosis hit on the first try for me? If it did that during the fight with Shoulder, then I can't remember because I was busy talking. Alright, hopefully it stays out for the full 5 turns. Do I risk one more bite? Yeah, we'll risk one more bite. Sweet, still asleep. Awesome. That just makes my life a whole lot easier. Oh yes, and the other Pokemon that we've yet to catch here also knows Recover, so that's not gonna be a pain at all. Huh? Don't you wake up? Okay, didn't use Recover, thank God. Just needed to get inside the ball. Oh, welcome me here. Thank you. Alright, and there's Corsola. The Coral Pokemon. The points on its head absorb nutrients from clean water. They cannot survive in polluted water. Not a lot of things can, I find. Alright, now, so I got to catch a Krabby, and then moving on to the next thing. And nighttime. So I've got myself a second Krabby, which I'll trade away momentarily, but first, one more Pokemon to catch. Let's see how long this takes for me to find this time. And last but certainly not least, it's Staryu. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have nightmares about one of these things, or, well, more specifically its evolved form, given that, you know, Misty exists. But if the fact that Misty was such a pain to battle in the early game of Gen 1 is anything to go by, the Staryu line is pretty damn awesome. Like, these are some actually phenomenal water types. So, if you're still looking for one, definitely recommended you pick one up. But, like Corsola, Staryu here knows recover. So I want to put it to sleep first. Thank you, Niles. Now, Staryu's not part psychic yet, so I shouldn't have too much to worry about from using Bite on it. Let's just see how long it stays asleep. Because, you know me and my luck. I don't like it. And it doesn't like me, so, oh, shit. Right. Well, given my track record of reducing something to what appears to be a little over half health, but then, you know, depleting the rest of it in the second go anyway, because of course it does, I'm just gonna go for Lethal F. And hope it doesn't recover. Although it probably will. Case in point. Right. Really? Use again straight away? Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. I'll tell you that much right now. Oy. Niles, come back out. Alright. So, from the top, we put it to sleep, and we hope it stays that way. But you gotta hit it first. There we go. Now we're making progress. Not really, we're kind of right back to where we started, except I've taken damage. This is fun, guys. Okay. Let's see how my luck wants to screw me over this time. Stay asleep a little longer this time, please. Pretty please. I'll add you to my team. That'll be fun. A little more. Stay asleep for a few more turns. I'm gonna try for the catch. Probably around now. Assuming it doesn't wake up. Okay, still asleep. I think best bet is to go for it now. Right. Hopefully that does it. Shit. And it's waking up. Yep. But it didn't use recover. Alright. A good omen? Probably not, but we can hope. I can hope. Aaron, Jesus, praise be to thee. Well, fuck you too, buddy. Still not using recover. Okay. Still got a chance. I don't want to use that Ultra Ball yet. I very much would rather not. Speaking of which, I probably should restock on a few Great Balls and stuff because I think there are going to be a thing or two I want to catch during our Grand Tour. But anyway, Staryu. The star-shaped Pokemon. I thought it was a circle. Oh well. Where the stars twinkle at night, it floats up from the seafloor and its body's center core flickers. Sounds pretty. Yeah, I was serious about adding it to my team. Now, what you're thinking, Matt, you just got your 5th member. You are only 4 badges in. The experience curve is going to be completely skewed against your favor. You're kind of screwing yourself with this. It would seem that way, yes. But, don't worry. I have a plan. But I'm not going to put Staryu into action straight away. Just like with Mjolnir, I'm not officially adding them to my team yet. I'm just, getting them ready. But in the meantime, and the great thing about the genderless Pokemon of this is that I can name them whatever I want and not have to worry about clashing genders or anything like that. Marissa! Hey, Sakia, there's another familiar name. Yeah, good point. Poor Patchy. Anyway, Marissa the Staryu. The 6th and final member of my team. Who is not going to see any action for a while yet. So, I'm going to go heal up and switch things around so that I can trade away that Krabby. Hello there, good sir. You asked for one mud crab? Well, here you go. And once again, the oh so familiar and fourth wall breaking trade sequence. Goodbye, Krabby. I hardly knew you. Literally, I only caught you like 20 minutes ago. Well, not 20. 10? No, I'm not quite 10. I feel like it was close to 10, but not quite. We'll go 7.5. How about that? Anyway, but here comes Voltorb. Looking exactly like it should. Unlike when I just sent away that Krabby, it looked like a shell. Which normally would mean a shell though, but no. I'm pretty sure I sent away a crab. Oh, then again, Voltorb's easy. It's kind of just a ball. But awesome, we now have Voltorb. That's one less Pokemon I gotta find later, I think. I don't know. Anyway, where would Voltorb be? Voltorb. Right here. The ball Pokemon. During the study of this Pokemon, it was discovered that its components are not found in nature. It's like it's a fucking ball or something. But with that, we're at a pretty impressive number. We've seen 101 Pokemon and we own 76. I wish. 67. Alrighty. But with that all being said, we are now free to start moving on backwards as to begin our great grand tour of the first half of Johto that we've already explored. But, real quick, I did just remember something. I don't know if you guys recall, but at the end of the last episode, there was one trainer out here on Route 39 who was waiting for someone to challenge her at night. So I'm going to take care of that really quick, and then... I'll just do the battle first and then I'll explain myself. Alright, so that's that one out of the way. I actually made it out of that without running into any wild encounters. God damn. Maybe things are looking up. Nah, they're not. Now, for this great grand tour of mine. Now, initially, the plan was that I'd start by going through a bit more of Dark Cave now that we got a few more HMs, and that's still how I'm technically going to start. I still want to keep stockpiling these berries because we still have a cow to heal up. But, as I've figured out exactly how I'm going to, start raising these two new party members of mine, I'm going to actually meet you guys back at the daycare real quick. I'm still going to be starting the grand tour around Dark Cave, but daycare first. Alright, and here we are in the Pokemon daycare. Now, I've already rejigged the party around, so I'm now carrying Marissa and Mjolnir with me. And the plan is, while I'm going on my grand tour, I'm going to have these two sit in the daycare and, get a few levels that way. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot about something. Now, daycare. Now, going over all the breeding mechanics and all that, I never really explained how the daycare really works, but the daycare is pretty self-explanatory. You throw a Pokemon in, and it will gain experience as you walk. 1 experience point every step you take, to be precise. Now, Pokemon can level up while they're in the daycare. In fact, that's what you want them to do. The thing about that is that when they level up to a level in which they would learn a move, whatever the first move on their list is will be immediately overwritten and you can't really do anything about that. So I do want to rejig their moves a little bit so I'm not losing anything I really want. Not that I want to keep Tackle, but I can see it being a little more handy than Supersonic at the moment. Especially now that if I need to confuse anything, Flandre's got confused right, so that's fine. Sonic Boom could be helpful in a few cases, and Thundershock I definitely want to keep. I think for a level 16 Magnemite, the next move it's going to learn is Thunder Wave, which is a move that's, just straight up paralyzes a Pokemon. Doesn't do any damage, but whenever it hits, it always paralyzes, and that is always a fantastic thing. So, that could always make learning moves, well, not learning moves, catching Pokemon a lot easier. Now, Marissa, Now for a level 20 Staryu, the next move that it would learn, I think, is Swift. Which, did we pick up a TM for that? I think we did, but in either case, it's a normal type move that never misses, ever. Which, you know, definitely has its uses. Now, between Harden and Rapid Spin, I think I'd see use out of Rapid Spin even less. Because, Rapid Spin is something a little more of a technical move in the case that you would use it to get rid of certain traps that Pokemon can lay. Because there's new trapping moves like Spike and Toxic Spikes and those kind of things where, you know, Pokemon will leave a trap for Pokemon that are switching into battle, and Rapid Spin can get rid of those traps. Thing is, as you can see there, the attack of Rapid Spin is only 20. It's a very, very weak move, and while it can be useful for getting rid of those trapping moves, it's ultimately really situational, and I don't see myself using it all that much. I see myself using Harden a lot more, and I don't use Harden much at all. So yes, so I wanted to switch Supersonic into the front so it can be replaced with Thunder Wave, and Rapid Spin into the front so it can be replaced with Swift. So now, I will give these Pokemon to the daycare couple. You can have Marissa. And you can have Mjolnir. Oh yeah, you're still holding on to Ditto. Right. Yeah, I never took Ditto out because Ditto never used to leave. It could just stay here so it can be used as the, you know, breeding machine that it is. Grown by 15 levels, god damn. Yes, also about costs. Now, there is always a 100 Pokédollar flat rate whenever you put a Pokemon in the daycare. For every level that it gains, that's an extra $100 onto the bill. It's great. So, I got Ditto back, and I will be giving you Mjolnir. Sweet, so that has been taken care of. So while we're going on our grand tour of the first half of Kanto that we've already explored, hey guys, these two are going to spend their time here and gain a few levels. Hopefully. I hope to be gone for a while, so yeah. Now, next is to meet you guys over by Dark Cave. Real quick, I'm going to take a couple of stops in Goldenrod City. First, I wanted to go into the department store, get a few more Great Balls, and head up to the rooftop. So, well, it's not really the rooftop, it's pretty much just the 6th floor where the vending machines are, so I can load up on lemonades, because lemonades are more potent than super potions and cheaper as well, so definitely want a lot of those. So I'll be doing that, and one other stop to make here in Goldenrod City. It had to be done. Alright, so here we are back outside of Dark Cave. Now, I kind of went a little bit overboard with buying the lemonades, and didn't actually leave myself enough money to buy a lot of balls, as you can see there. But the important thing is, I've got a lot of lemonade. Now, you may be wondering, I made all that effort to stop off around the Goldenrod City area and do all that. Why not start my tour around there? Well, I kind of had a plan, and I kind of want to stick with it. So, we're going to stick with it. Now, just keeping in mind that we do want to keep hold of our HM slaves here. Bellsprout for Cut and for Flash, and Niles has Surf and Rock Smash. And Jinx has Strength. And we are good to go. Love the Dark Cave music. It's just so cool. Alright, so Flash is in play. Why did I go back into the Pokemon menu? Because I wanted to go into the item menu and use Repels. Because I don't need to catch anything else in here. Even in the 1% chance that I actually run into a Dunsparce. Which is not going to happen. Yeah. Straight away, we can surf across the water here. Have a little cave entrance up this way. Which leads us to nothing. Well, there's an item there, but we just can't reach it because God forbid we climb up a 2-foot ledge. Oh well. Surf along the water again. So actually come up to where we first ran into one of the Rock Smash rocks earlier on. Now actually, are we using Rock Smash for the first time here? I think we might be. There we go. Boom. Moving on. Now, here in Dark Cave, there are instances where my repels are going to run out, sure, but also, there are 4 items for us to find back this way. Get past this next rock. First one's here. Elixir. This, Elixir will restore PP to all Pokemon's moves. Sometimes I get Elixirs mixed up with Full Ethers. It's Full Ethers that fully restore PP of a move. Elixir restores PP to every move. Now, I'll come around here. Hyper Potion. Do have another one of those, so just add on to the pile. Down this way, we have a full heal. Always a lovely addition to our backpack. Keep going down. There's an exit down there. There's also another path up here that I haven't explored yet. Now, if we actually came this way instead of going up and around, this actually leads all to the same place. Jump down this ledge here. Well, these ledges. And throw up another rappel, because kind of had to. Well, not have to, but want to. Just really, really want to. Do I hit? Pretty much a focus energy in the form of an X item. You might want to keep it around, you might not. It's an X item at the end of the day. What can I say? Check it out, we're back on Route 46. This is kind of why I had this plan in mind. We'd start at Dark Cave, which leads through to Route 46. Then we'd stop off at Newbark, and then start making our way back around this way until we got back to, you know, around the Ekritique area. So yeah, now there are actually. Wait, I'm thinking a couple steps ahead here. There's a Prue's Cure Berry, and I believe the other tree over here has a regular berry for us. Definitely want more of those because, god damn it, we've got to feed that cow. And if we actually head over this way, a little sneak preview at the end of Route 45. And as you might be able to tell from the Pokemon encounters on the sides, this is definitely a later game area. So let's head on back over this way. Jump down this ledge. There are 2 pathways for us to take. Both of which, now this way leads to just 1 trainer there. This way it leads to 2 trainers. Thing is, there's no way to really come back to any of these areas without going all the way back through Dark Cave. So I'm only going to choose one way for this time, and next time we're down this way, I'll go the other. In this case, I'll go down the left side. We have 2 trainers here and an item. Flandre's still in front, right? That's the Pokegear. Yes. I want Flandre to evolve as soon as possible. So, trainers, you can help me with that. You can help me with that, can't you? No evolution today. Damn it! Over here. XP. Fantastic. Alright, we jump down here. And we are back in the section of Route 46 that we're already familiar with. Complete with level 3 Geodudes. Yes, we are that far back. And I think given by the fact that those trainers I just fought were around level 16, 17, they kind of anticipated some people might come through right after they would have gotten Rock Smash. So, yeah. Now, we're back on Route 29, so we can head straight to Newbark and... I forgot to call Elm after Togepi hatched. Yeah, it hatched ages ago. Kind of forgot to tell you. And a lot of things have been slipping my mind, as you can tell. Elm wants to see the Pokemon that hatched from the egg, so I'm gonna make a quick trip into Cherry Grove so that I may visit the computer and get good old Togepi back out. And back on through. God damn it. Anyway, back on through. And we're home. Good old Newbark Town. Oh, best do as the professor wanted, and show him this brand new, kind of half-hatched Pokemon. I mean, Togepi's kind of still just half sitting in its old eggshell. So Pokemon are born from egg. What did you think they were for? Some Pokemon aren't, you say? A lot of research, huh? Yes, this has all been very, very enlightening. And we got Neverstone, which I already have one of. Some species of Pokemon evolve when they grow to certain levels. Most of them do, actually. But a Pokemon holding Neverstone won't evolve. Why you would give this to anything, I don't know. But anyway, while we're in town, may as well go and see dear old Mum. Of course, the first thing we see once we get home is Mum's in the kitchen. Different times, different times. I'm trying extremely hard. Or maybe I'm just extremely trying. I don't even know anymore. But if we ever come home and speak to Mum, we can actually access our savings here. So we can withdraw some money, save some more with her, or change it so that she doesn't save money for us anymore. I am going to withdraw some of my cash. A lot of it. So I can get some balls. And I forget, did she buy a doll for us? I get the feeling that she did. She did! Okay. So, the decoration function here in the PC in our home. We can decorate our room with things that Mum buys for us. In the case of dolls, they are ornaments, which we can put on our table in the middle of a room here. Hello, Anthony? It's not about Dunsparce, is it? Only call me if you've seen Dunsparce. How many times do I need to tell you people this? Anyway, the Mum can get you various decorations. There's also a bunch that you can get via mystery gift and other means, and you can use them to decorate your room. So I've got a little Charmander doll here on my table, which I'm going to take away immediately because it's Charmander. I don't want it. Interestingly enough, let me put it away. Anyway, interestingly enough, so you can connect these games to Pokemon Stadium 2 for the N64. And, you know, normally you do so only really to transfer over your team so you can watch them battle in glorious 64 bits. Another thing that you can do, other than using the mystery gift function to hopefully get those extra 3 items that you can't get through regular mystery gifts, is you can actually have Pokemon Stadium 2 show you a full-on 3D rendering of your decorated room in the Gen 2 games. Which is pretty cool. I can't show this off, but just know that, just imagine what that would look like, and yeah, it'd be pretty cool for the time at least. Anyway, now that our visit back home is finished, oh god, mandatory grass. I would throw up another repel, but I don't want to waste it on the one patch of grass I need to walk through, because from here on, I'm just one cuttable tree away from being home free, pretty much. Right here. So, the next stop on our grand tour is Cherry Grove City. There's not a lot for us to do there. There's pretty much just one item I need to get, but I do need to change my Pokemon back around to put Toby back in the box and get out my my trusty butler. He's got a lot more quips for us, so We need to get him out. He's funny. If you didn't get the joke about the quip, so once again, Niles is named after the butler from the 90s sitcom The Nanny. Which I used to watch a lot of with my mum when I was a kid. Niles was by far the funniest character in that show. Anyway, what's this little item here? This little item here. Island. To get an item from this guy, which is a mystic water. But my item pocket's full. That's okay. That's okay. I have an easy fix for that. Very, very easy fix. Just need to throw away some trash. And probably store that Everstone somewhere. I mean, I've already got another one, so it doesn't really matter, but I'll probably just store it in the PC a little later on. Anyway, this guy has a mystic water for us, which is pretty much just like a miracle seed, except for water types. So, yet another type enhancing held item. Well, we got the bases covered of firewater grass now, so it's fun for any of the starters you could have gotten. Now, I've already gone and delivered the Spearow to the guy on Route 31, so I already have TM 50 Nightmare. So I'm gonna go get rid of that Everstone, and I'm gonna jump right ahead and meet you guys over in Violet City. And welcome back to beautiful Violet City. Now, there are 3 items that we can collect now. Now, we've had Cut for a while. And right at the end here, hidden from sight, is a Hyper Potion. The next 2 items require Surf. One of them is over this large body of water here. I'm actually gonna throw up another repel. My last regular repel, and now I can move on to the good stuff. Just over this way. Rare candy! Level up in a candy wrapper, pretty much. Use it on a Pokemon, it will instantly level up to the next level. Use it on a fainted Pokemon, and it acts as a makeshift revive. I'm not kidding. Because of how Pokemon typically earn more HP when they level up, that kind of gets taken into account if you use a rare candy on a fainted Pokemon, and it automatically just gives them the extra HP that they would have gotten. So, yeah. Makeshift revive, except it doesn't heal to half, it only heals by 1. Over here, PP up, which can be used to, as the name probably implies, increase the amount of PP of a move. Definitely want to use it on moves with not as much PP. Something like, I don't know, Blizzard or Fire Blast or Thunder, something with 5. Or Hyper Beam. Just saying Hyper Beam just brings back some bad memories. Now, that bag of mine is still going to be mighty full. And we're about to go and pick up a fair few more items. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do some quick sorting of my bag here. And let the repel run out. I'll meet you guys right in front of this sign. Alright, done me a bit of a clean out, and now we are able to move on. I mean, we were always able to move on, but now I'm actually going to. Next stop, the Ruins of Alf. Oh, now that we have more HMs, we can actually explore more of this place. So, next we actually want to start heading down this way. And now that we can surf, there are more Pokemon to encounter here, which I have not written in my notes. But that's okay, because we're actually going to be spending a fair bit of time in this place during this grand tour of ours, and I'm not going to be fitting all of it into this episode anyway, so I'll use my off-screen time to look at what exactly I'm missing out on. Anyway, we have another one of these stone panel chambers, but first I want to check out this panel on the back. Light. Well, that should be pretty easy to figure out. Bring a Pokemon that knows Flash. And there we go. So we've got another one of these mysterious chambers with more items for us. Gold berry, which I think I want to immediately put onto Koromaru. Moonstone, which allows us to evolve a particular few Pokemon, mostly just, well, not mostly, it's pretty much only just Jigglypuff, Clefairy, Nidorino, and Nidorina. And these will be more herbs. Energy Roots. And Heal Powder. Which I'm going to want to get rid of those eventually because Pokemon don't like them. So neither do I. Anyway, so what does this one say? Thus, we shall erect a Pokemon statue outside. Thus, we shall erect a Pokemon statue outside. Interesting. How far am I away from the ladder? Further than I would have liked. Real quick before I step out of this place, one thing I should mention. The radio here. Oh, I thought we got no radio reception down here. Okay, so apparently we can still use the radio here, but we go to tuning 13.5. Get this mysterious transmission here. It's kind of creepy. Really? Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Alright, so that transmission you can actually hear all throughout the Ruins of Alph. And only throughout the Ruins of Alph. Doesn't appear anywhere else. Kind of thankful for that, to be frank. Anyway, the next stone sliding panel puzzle thing. I kind of just glossed over that. The flying Pokemon attack this prey with saw-like fangs. I see. Well, second verse same as the first. Just treat this as you would any other jigsaw puzzle. Start off by filling in the corners. Move on to the sides. And then work your way inward from that. Pretty simple. It's exactly like doing a jigsaw puzzle. Very, very exciting stuff, as you can see. Very enthralling. Absolutely titillating. I can't really think of any more alternative ways to say that this is very, very exciting. in you know, my usual sarcastic tone. There we have Aerodactyl. And with that, once again, the floor drops out from underneath us. And we are thrust back into the major room. A strange presence here. That is because we have unleashed even more unknown onto the world. By completing the Aerodactyl stone panel puzzle, we have released unknown of the letters S, T, U, V, and W down here. That's an I. Which, does not exactly demonstrate what I am saying, but believe me when I say that S through W is now available if you want to catch them. Which I don't right now. Gonna do that later. There's V. How you doing, V? V for very, 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 very freaking annoying. How'd I go? Now, next up, head back out onto Route 32. We are going to be going back into the Ruins of Alph very, very soon, but through an alternative means. First and foremost, screw this, I'm throwing up a repel. I can't deal with this shit anymore. First and foremost, now that we have cut, we can cut down this tree up this way. And talk to this gentleman. Whoa, dude. Okay, calm down. You gotta lower the voice there. Just relax them vocal cords. Just fucking stop. For that, he gives us TMO5. Guess what it is? It's Roar. Roar, the thing that normally makes hunting Growlithe such a pain in the ass. In battle, it forces your opponent's Pokemon to switch out. In the wilds, it just ends the battle. Like right then and there, just straight up. Just no more battle for you. You're running away from that one. Poor you. Anyway, but now that that is all said and done, I'm kind of... Is it fair to say that what should be around 54 minutes or so is coming up on time or over time, or I don't even know anymore. This was a de-rusting episode, I already said this much. In any case, this is where I'm going to be ending things off, and next time, now that we've started our grand tour and explored Olivine City and done a bunch of stuff in the early areas of the game, next time we are going to be heading back into Union Cave, now that we have Surf, and I think we're going to need Strength down there as well. But mostly Surf. Yeah. But we'll be exploring more of that, we'll be exploring more of the ruins of Alph, and we'll hopefully be getting back around to roundabout Goldenrod City. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time guys, my name is Mega, and I'll see you guys later.